Hello, hello, welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today I'm working on my monthly January savings challenges, so stick around, hang out with me for a little bit, find out what my theme for the month is and what we're going to save today. If you are new here, my name is Laura. I'm a teacher, a mom, a budgeter. We use a zero-based budgeting system, sinking funds, and savings challenges just like these to help us reach our goals. I do like to have a monthly set of challenges that I'm able to work through, and I like to design a theme around it for the month as well. So this is my first cash stuffing of my monthly savings challenges, which means it is reveal time for my theme as well. So let's take a look at what January's theme is going to be. January's theme will be Snow Better Time to Save. So very, very appropriate for January. We haven't had a lot of snow yet where I live, but we definitely have had a couple inches here and there. So I thought this theme was perfect for January, and I love my little snowman kind of throwing his snowball here. He's going to be knocking out some savings through the course of the month. So this works where I have 8 different challenges set up, kind of matching that theme for the month. So you can see a lot of snowflakes, a lot of wintry scenes here. This week I have $40 to work with. I'll roll a 4-sided die and we'll go through each challenge, and whatever the die tells me to put on, that's how many dollar bills I'll go ahead and put on that challenge, and we'll just continue until we run out of money. Each of my envelopes is designated to a long-term sinking fund. So you'll notice this one says family here, this one says pets. So each of my 8 envelopes is dedicated to a long-term savings category that's in my high yield savings account. So I do use prop money primarily in my budgeting systems, but I love the use of prop money and these systems to be able to continue to play these games, make it fun, and continue to save money and earn that interest in my high yield savings account. So we'll go through all the creators at the end when we go through the challenges, but let's go ahead and give the die a roll and see how we do this week. So we're starting off with a big one. Goodness, number 4 here for the first one. So I hope y'all are having a great day today. I've been a little quiet this week. I did not do the videos that I intended to do through the course of the week. For Monday, I had intended to do a video on Wednesday and then freebie Fridays. It's been a little bit of a tougher week for me personally. It was our first week back to school, which was wonderful. That was kind of like a highlight. Seeing colleagues, seeing the students again. It was really great to be back at school. But this week also, a day this week marks kind of an anniversary for me as well. That makes it a little bit more difficult. It's a 5-year anniversary of a very traumatic experience that I went through back in January of 2020. And so this week just always ends up being a little more difficult. The anxiety is a little bit higher, flashbacks and thoughts of that day and the days after. And so this week I really just focused, all right, we got a 3, we got 1 left. This week I really just focused on giving myself some patience and grace. And, it's been 5 years now and a lot has changed, and I have grown and strengthened a lot over the course of these years. But, the reminders are still hard. And like I said, sometimes having those thoughts and those flashbacks to something that was very, difficult can be hard to get through. So I really just focused on myself, kind of mentally and physically. And though I love making videos and I love being able to be part of this community and interact with everyone, it does also take time. And so I needed to make sure that my time was really kind of centered and focused on my mental and my physical health, and making sure that I, used the time in the best way for myself for this week. So a lot of extra time journaling, a lot of extra time in meditation. Those are 2 things that I have found over the last few years that have been significantly impactful in my life. And so I'm feeling pretty good now. I've kind of gotten through the day. It's one of those days where it's like, okay, I want to wake up, I want to get through this day, and I want to make it over. And so I got through it, and the days after, I've been feeling a little better each day. So if you've been through, a very traumatic experience, maybe you can relate. I hope that no one has to experience, especially what I went through in my family, or any, difficult situation. But I'm also thankful because I feel as though I am a different person today because of it. It has made me stronger over the years as I have, recovered and moved through that situation. So yeah, January 2020 was not a great month. not a great month at all. And that then led into another shakeup in March of 2020. We all know what happened there. So yeah, it was quite a year for me, and some shocks to the nervous system as well. And it took me some years to kind of move past it. But I am here, and I'm feeling really good today, and I'm glad to be back. All right, so we're going to start off with our first challenge here. This one is from Sarah Saves 07, and it says January sucks. And I kind of feel that sentiment too sometimes. We got some snowflakes here to mark off, and this week it received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that was a big one here. So we're going to cross off some of these snowflakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I do have some buyback 5s here off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can kind of condense along the way. And that gives this one a great start. And this, and on its completion, will be going to our family sinking fund. Like I said, all of my envelopes are dedicated to a long-term sinking fund in our high yield savings account. So this next one here is from Budget with Tiffany. There's Snow Buddy Like You. A lot of snowflakes here through all these challenges for the month, and this week it received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, is 9 the magic number here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, we've got 2 9s, so we'll mark off these snowflakes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow, I think that puts that almost over halfway done, or pretty close. So that's a great start there for this challenge. And this challenge, upon its completion, will be going to our pets sinking fund as well, in our high yield, as well as in our high yield savings account. And this next one here is from Lake and Bacon at Saving the Bacon. Some cute little foxes there. And this week it received 1, 2, and 3. So we'll kind of cross off 3 of these ones here. All right, and this one at the end of the month will be going to education, so our education sinking fund in our high yield savings account. Next one here is Budget with Carly, and we've got some snowflake snuggle weather there with some penguins, and this week it received 1, 2, and 3. So we'll make each of these snowflakes just 1. We'll cross them off here, 1, 2, and 3. So I think we'll likely only have 3 cash stuffings for my January savings. No better time to save. I like to do 4 through the course of the month, but I think this month might only end up being 3, just the way it's kind of working out, and that's okay. So our next challenge here is from Planned with Love, Let It Snow. And this week it received 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll fill in a couple of these here. We've gotten a little bit of snow here. I know some other areas, my goodness, you guys are getting lots of snow. We've gotten a few inches here and there. Nothing too much just yet. It's covered. The grass is covered, which is nice. And the sun is shining. And this one's going to be going to our home sinking fund in our high yield savings account. And next one here is Canadian Finance Journey, freezing season. Now that definitely speaks to what we've been going through. We don't have a lot of snow, but oh, the temperatures have been really, really cold. So this week it received 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll cross off 4 snowflakes there. And this challenge, when it is completed, will be going to our vehicle sinking fund. And next one here, this one is from Angela Marie 888. Winter savings, and each snowflake is going to be $1 here, and this week it received 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That gives this one a great start. And when this one is done, it's going to be going to our travel sinking fund in our high yield savings account. And last one here we've got is Sin on a Budget. Cute little penguin with some snowflakes there. And this week it received 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll go ahead and condense this and take a 5. And this is going to be going to our emergency funds upon completion of that challenge. All right, so that's a good start here for my monthly savings challenges. Again, we'll probably do 3 or 2 more cash stuffings, 3 total for the month of January. I like to do 4, but just based on numbers and my budget and just kind of taking a little bit of time off over the past week here, I think we might only end up with 3 for the month of January, but that's okay. But my theme here is no better time to save. There is no better time to save, and any day can be your day one. And so even if you kind of, fall off the routine here for a couple of days and need to focus on some other things, you can always have another day one and start over again. And that's kind of what I've done this week. Use the time for really kind of focusing on what I needed for this week. And, go ahead and jumping back in and getting back into the swing of things. So I thank you for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I greatly appreciate a like and a comment down below. Have you gotten any snow this week in your area? Like I said, we've gotten a few inches, but nothing that's nothing too exciting quite yet. Maybe we'll get something a little bit bigger and make it exciting for some sledding and some other winter activities. But I hope you all are having a great day. Take care, be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.